That's a great question. As the two networks are coming together and we are making a massive investment in these networks, it's a great opportunity for us to actually put in the future-proof technologies. So really, in the next generation set of technologies which were not available 2 years ago when some of the other networks were being built, are really available for us because of these unique circumstances of adding the two networks together. So things like massive MIMO deployment in 4G, we're going to have a very, very large scale deployment of massive MIMOs, which was not available a couple of years ago. It's a 5G technology. We are going to put it into our 4G network, which will give a lot of capacity. And that actually helps create better throughputs and better user experience for all our data clients in the 4G. Similarly, we are doing a lot of work in the backend, in the core networks, where we are cloudifying our entire network. So our network now looks and feels very much like a 5G core network. Okay, and that gives us lots of flexibility in terms of what we want to do with network slicing. In terms of the new capabilities of 5G, we can offer many of those capabilities, not all, but many of those capabilities now on our 4G network because we have modernized our core network. Latencies also, we have a lot of work going on to improve latencies, which is a key part of a consumer experience or even an enterprise experience. So we're doing a lot of work to make sure we have the best latencies in the country, the lowest values, and therefore the applications run better and faster. Absolutely. I think the smartness comes from not only the services that we offer, but it is about how much enrichment we can bring to a service. The basic service may be the same, however, you can enrich it a lot by building additional capabilities and additional features on that service. And that comes through the integration of the network and the IT landscape, where the two things become seamless. So billing, provisioning, the network itself, all of that becomes seamless. So it is elastic, it's scalable, on the fly, in real time. It is also by the richness of experience we provide with the service, so we can, when we sell it to the, whether it's an enterprise client or a consumer client, that they're getting so much more value out of that transaction. So all of that comes through putting in things like machine learning. Some people call it artificial intelligence. I like the word machine intelligence because that's what we are actually putting in. It is deep machine learning, and that's based on lots of analytics of data and making sure that the network itself has this intelligence to act on its own, but always augmented by or assisted by a human being. So I like to use the word AI not as artificial intelligence, but as assisted intelligence. And that's what we are building into our network end to end. I think the network will become even more indispensable. It is already a very important part of everyone's day-to-day lives. But imagine when not only for making phone calls or doing data browsing or YouTube browsing, but for a lot of the other things. If you're wearing a medical device, let's say you have diabetes and you have an insulin pump that injects insulin based on the sugar levels it's measuring. Now that is running on the network, based on the network connectivity. That is absolutely a lifesaver that's running on your network. So it is going to become that critical, or a pacemaker. Or if it's a tracker for making sure you know where your kids are all the time. So all of those kind of things make our network totally, truly indispensable. And the more smartness we have in our network, then the more help, the more enriched information we can give to our customers and create additional value in their lives.